Easily the most exciting part of the development process was hearing the play read aloud by actors for the first time. So Jeanette Cronin, Melanie Zanetti and Todd McDonald were the three actors who brought my characters to life, and I just have so much admiration for them, and I really want to thank them because they helped me see where the play was working and where it wasn't, and where I could just kind of refine things to really get it singing before we showed it to the judges. And I loved it so much, it was great. My key task in the development process with the play before I showed it to judges was to take the characters of the play, and there were three characters in the play. There was Helen and Marshall, their wife and husband, and their daughter Samantha. And the play in the first version that I wrote was very much a story between Helen and Marshall, and I wanted to make sure that in the redrafting, the development process, that Samantha had an equal part in that story, that it was a genuine three-hander rather than a two-hander, which was the way it came across at first. So to make sure that Helen, Marshall and Samantha all had equally weighted stories in there, and that they were all playing off each other, creating this tension as this family grapple with this difficult situation all in one night. And I wanted to make sure that came across for the judges when they returned to the play after the development process. I have an established career as a screenwriter, and people often ask me, why did you want to write the Norman Mailer anecdote as a play rather than as a screenplay, as a feature film or a TV series? And I think one of the impulses that I sort of realized quite early on when I was writing it was that this was a story about how people describe their own story, how they describe their past, how they describe themselves and how they remember themselves. And so hearing them actually tell those stories as part of it was, that was central to the whole idea of the play. And so to see people doing that in real life in front of you, in a play situation, in a theatrical context, it lent a lot more to the story I wanted to tell. Whereas, you could do the same thing in a TV series or a feature film, but you're sort of playing against the cinematic qualities of those mediums. Whereas there's this fabulous intimacy that comes with a theatrical performance and a theatrical context. So I felt like it just really suited the story a lot more to hear those people stand there in real life and describe who they thought they were, and have that be challenged. So yeah, a play felt right.